when I was growing up, my dad would come in from the fields. This was in the mid-50s. And he'd say, usually be late in the afternoon, he'd say, I'm going back in the back. Anybody want to go with me? And we'd just roam around the woods. When I was a teenager, I'd play out in the woods. And Tim and I married in 73. And he didn't know what he was getting into because he'd never lived in the country before. But he adapted pretty well.
It's been an exciting education all these years. Now, this year will be 45 years. We have taken many relatives and friends back and showed them the woods and all, using a wagon behind a tractor. And in 2008, we started the nature tours. And this was my wife's vision to share with others what we've appreciated for all these years.
My work with the Allen family originated around wildlife and replanting trees. They were really interested in restoring longleaf pine ecosystem here, but when you come to the site, take inventory, look at all of the possibilities of making improvements, you learn about the property, you learn about the managers, and you look long-term to improve the site. NRCS by nature has a commitment to take care of natural resources. And we utilize the farmer's interest and his long-term goals to help him to make improvements to the ecosystem and the environment. By the practices that were installed through NRCS, he was able to do a large number of acres at the same time. On his own, it would have been very expensive to accomplish that. Any improvements we do to nature, whether it's clean water, air, or whatever, it benefits the whole country.
We both love trees, and we're blessed with beautiful trees and many of them here. But then we've had them say, look at these trees. You're rich. All you have to do is, cut these trees and you can live like a king, And that may be true, but we don't look at it that way. We don't look at it as dollars and cents. We look at it as God's creation. It's His. We're here as caretakers. Our goal is to be good stewards of our time, resources, and everything because it's His. And there's 16.1 miles of roads and fire breaks on this property. And it takes a good bit of work to keep this up. We still have over 100 acres, 125 acres to be exact, was not replanted because we could not afford to. In fact, the 300 acres that we planted would not be replanted if it had not been for partners like NRCS. Without their partnership, we would not have been able to afford it.